Have you ever had a hair product that you absolutely loved until you suddenly didn't? Same product, same hair, same routine, but completely different results. Before you decide that product stopped working, I want you to consider another variable. What changed in the environment around you? Because your hair products don't live in a vacuum. And one of the reasons that matters is humectants. A humectant is a hygroscopic ingredient, which basically means it has an affinity for water. It interacts with water and helps bind it. Glycerin is probably the humectant you've heard the most about, but it's far from the only one. Sorbitol, propylene glycol, butylene glycol, sodium PCA, and panthenol are examples. You'll also encounter naturally occurring or naturally derived humectant ingredients like honey and aloe. But here's your first takeaway. A humectant is not water. It's not hydration itself. It interacts with water. And that is important because water is also interacting with your hair. As relative humidity increases, hair actually takes up more water depending on your lipid. That can change some of the physical properties of the hair itself. So think about how many moving pieces we have now. Your hair, the humectants in the product, the concentration of those humectants, everything else in the formula, and the environment you're standing in. That's why I want you to stop thinking about ingredients as simply good or bad. Someone can say glycerin makes my hair frizz. Okay, under what conditions? Because that is useful information. Or humectants are either really good or really bad for curly hair. Different humectants don't even behave identically. Some absorb more or less water than others, and the amount matters. Which gives you takeaway number 2. This is not an all or none conversation. It is a less or more conversation. Seeing humectants on an ingredient list doesn't automatically mean you should put the product back on the shelf or take it home as fast as possible. Where is it on the ingredient list? What kind of product is it in? What else is in the formula? And most importantly, how does your hair actually respond when you use it? Because an ingredient list gives us clues and your hair gives us evidence. And here's where this becomes something you can actually use. The next time a product that normally works beautifully suddenly doesn't, don't replace it immediately. Investigate it. Ask yourself 3 questions. Number 1, what changed outside my hair? Did the season change? Has it been unusually humid or dry? Did I travel? Are you spending significantly more time indoors in air conditioning or heat? Number 2, what changed on my hair? Did you introduce another product? Use more than usual? Go longer between clarifying? Change styling combination? And number 3, what changed in my hair? Have you recently colored it, lightened it, used more heat? Is there damage? Has the condition changed? Now you're troubleshooting instead of shopping. And that is the shift I want you to make, because we've created an entire culture around finding the holy grail product, the perfect gel, the perfect leave-in, the perfect curl cream. But what works beautifully on someone else's hair in someone else's climate isn't automatically going to give you the same result. And even the product that works beautifully on your own hair today may need to be adjusted when the variables change. Sometimes that means changing products, but sometimes it means using more or less of the product you already own. Sometimes it means changing what you layer with it. Sometimes it means realizing the product isn't the variable that changed at all. So here's the sentence I want you to remember. Before you change the product, identify what changed in the equation, because products should be tools. And when you understand your hair, your products, and your environment, you get much better at choosing and using the right tool for the job. I went much deeper into humectants, environment, and why product recommendations without context can be so misleading in my newest article, Your Hair Products Don't Live in a Vacuum, on the BeautifullyYouSalon.com blog. Go read that next and then come back and tell me what's one product you absolutely love sometimes and cannot stand at others. Because instead of immediately looking for your next holy grail, maybe we can figure out why you're looking at all.